Hey guys, what's up? IrishEmerald here and welcome to another Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon team building video for you guys today, where we are going to be building an OU team around Mega Medicham. So, of course, we're going to be doing this live, so it's not going to be perfect. The team is going to need testing and all that. There's going to be tweaks and all that, but we're going to be building this live, and then we're going to test it out with three Wi-Fi battles for you guys on the channel. So, of course, if you guys are interested in being a part of those Wi-Fi battles and want to battle me, make sure to follow me on Twitter or join my Discord server where I ask or look for battles the whole time. But this time I know you, we're using Mega Medicham, a Pokemon that I've never really got to sit down and use, but I'm really looking forward to using it now today. I kind of every time I go against it, I dread it. It just does so much work. So for you guys who don't really know what really Mega Medicham does, I'm just going to quickly go through what it does. So you're looking at stats and you're looking at 60 HP, 100 attack, 100 speed, and very mediocre defenses. Now you look at this and you're asking yourself, why would we even bother with this Pokemon? Like, look at those stats. Like, how is it so good? And the reason is it's got pure power. The ability pure power means that this Pokemon's attack stat is double. So we're not rocking out with base 100 attack. We're rocking out with base 200 attack, and that is insane. Just imagine that attacks at 152, double it. Insane. 304 at base attack, just on us. Just on, like, you know, a level 50 Pokemon. So that is an insanely high stat for us to be able to use, and that's where it mainly comes in. It's a pure and utter wall breaker. We come in, we smash things absolutely into oblivion, and then we let other mons come in and clean up late game. So this is set we're going to be running. We're running with High Jump Kick, Zen Headbutt, Ice Punch, and Fake Out. High Jump Kick and Zen Headbutt are our two stab moves. Ice Punch for the Lando T, because if you look at the stats here, Lando T is still the most used Pokemon in OU by a distance. Ferrothorn we actually smash through very nicely too, but there's a couple of stuff that we don't actually do very well against. Tapu Koko, Ash Greninja, those are slight problems for us. Toxapex we kind of break through. We have the Ice Punch for Zygarde, but you know, there's a couple of things that we need to be obviously watch out for, but we will try and build a team around that was actually be able to stop those threats. Another thing I'm very worried about is as well as Blazion. I'm always worried about Blazion. I think that thing is always a huge nuisance and a threat to deal with. But we're going to build a team around this. Now the big thing is I really want a late game cleaner for the team. And what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to use Kartana. So I'm going to add Paper Cut to the squad. I think what Kartana brings to us is a really good, reliable late game cleaner. Especially if we don't have, especially if, say, we're up against a non-choice Scarf Tapu Koko, we're going to do very, very good damage against that. We will outspeed Ash Greninja. We'll be able to 1v1 that. So very much a late game cleaner here. I am going to choice Scarf out. That's what I meant when I said we outspeed the Ash Greninja, because we're able to choice Scarf this thing and let everyone just run rampant on people. Smash Strike, Leaf Blade. Those are our two stab moves, so we really want that. I want Sacred Sword, so in case I have to go up against Steel types, because they are no fun. And last but not least, we could run X-Scissor to deal with other grass types, and we can also run Psycho Cut to deal with other poison types, and we can run Knockoff as well. So we kind of look around here. We have Ferrothorn, which, if we're being honest, we have Sacred Sword for. To be honest, those first 5 Pokemon, well, other than Lando is not an option here, but those first few we can kind of deal with. I kind of think Knockoff might be the best one here for us, so I'm going to go Knockoff. Actually, do you want to go Nice Slash? Just for a bit more damage and the high crit ratio. Let's go Knockoff for now. And I want this to be the standard set, but instead of the 4 it's Spadef, I want my 4 in HP, so that we have the odd number when we actually go to entering on hazards potentially. So we're going to rock out with this. I think this is going to be really good. The combination we have here between Kartana and Church, our Mega Medicham, I think it's going to be lethal. The idea is that we really want to bring Mega Medicham in slowly, or with momentum, and allow that thing to break through things, and Kartana can be able to come in and just clean late doors. That's the kind of idea behind that. So with that in mind, a Volturn core would be very, very nice to have in the squad. And what I'm at here, I wouldn't mind getting a Firewater Grass core. I think that'd be very, very good for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Rotom Wash. I think Rotom Wash would be very good if we add Rotom Wash here. So we levitate. I think we'll run a leftovers on this thing. So let's have a quick look at the analysis on Road Wash, just so you guys probably know it, but it's mainly a defensive set, but there is speedy V's here, and it's to outrun Choice Band Tyranitar. Sorry, you guys can't see that, but outrun Choice Band Tyranitar, and that would be very, very good. And we do check a couple of different things. Lando T specifically, we checked that very, very nicely. So I think we're going to export this. I think this is actually a really good set to have, especially because until we know what Lando T set we're up against, I don't want Church to be coming in 1v1 it, because if we're up against a Choice Scarf Lando T set, we're in big trouble. So we're going to run Hydro Pump, Full Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and Defog. I like Defog here just because we have a hazard remover, very, very easy hazard removal. Hydro Pump, Full Switch are our main stab moves, and we have Will-O-Wisp there as well to potentially burn, say, a Lando as well if we're in on it, or if we predict something coming in that would like to be coming in on us. I'm going to put, hold on now, 200 and 252, because I want that odd HP stat there. So I think Road Wash is actually really, really nice here with us. We can Volt Switch in very, very nicely, and we can do a bit of work with that. So we have Church, Paper Cut, Road Wash. So if we want to kind of complete this, we would like a Fire type. I also would like a Steel, and also I would like a Dragon and a Fairy type. So there are a couple of things we can kind of add to the squad. Let's have a look at Fire types here first, and let's filter it to be OU. Let's see what's knocking around. So we have Heatramp, Victini, Volcarona, and Blacephalon. So as I said, Blacephalon is a bit of a threat in this tier. There's not too many counters for it. I think I actually have the counters up here. So this is the Blacephalon counters race. So you're looking at like Pursuit Trappers, faster Pokemon, bit of priority, bulky water types, and residual damage. So not really too much of an answer there to Blacephalon in the tier. I still don't understand that Pokemon has so few answers is still knocking around, but it is what it is. I suppose because of this defense, it just gets bodied by priority. But let me see. Heatran, well, I don't want two Steel types now when I think about it. I don't want that fighting weakness. So we could go Victini. Victini would be kind of cool. Could go an Expert Belt set. Could go Volcarona. Could go Blacephalon. Victini. I'm going to go Victini, right? And the reason why I'm going to go Victini is because we do get U-turn capabilities there. So I'm going to go U-turn. I'm going to go, we're going to go V-Crate, because if you're running Victini, you might as well. Do I want Victini? That's too... No, I'm not going to get Victini. Sorry, I'm going to reverse on that. I'm not comfortable with having two really good Psychic types like that. I don't think it's going to work out well for us. So let me put this filter back on. We could go Volcarona, but that does give us a weakness to rocks. We could go Volcarona, or we could go Blacephalon ourselves and have a bit of fun with it. We don't actually have a really good special attacker at the moment, so we might go Blacephalon. Why not? And I think what we might do... Let's have a quick look at the analysis on Blacephalon again. Actually, hold on, I already got this open. Apologies, because I was looking at this thing. So there's a Choice Scarf variant, there's a Subcom Mind. Subcom Mind could be interesting. Could be very interesting here, I think. So the idea is when Blacephalon is forcing a switch, we set up a sub, and then we can go for the Z move. So we're kind of rocking out with the Ghostlium Z there. Both can point out. Otherwise, we take a hit from it in order to get a speed boost and possibly sweep the opponent's team. Avoid it and force afflict Blacephalon with paralysis or toxic poison and severely hinder Blacephalon's offensive capabilities by... Okay. So what we might do, actually, this looks like something that could be a little bit of fun. So we might rock with this, I think. So we have the Calm Mind Sub Shadow Ball Flamethrower, something very similar to the Chandelure set we ran with the Mega Pidgeot team that we built there recently. But I think this could be a little bit of fun. If we run this set, to be honest, we can speed a lot, and we will be forcing I think we forced a good few switches here, especially if yeah, I think we could force a good few changes. All we have to do is just bring Blacephalon and force a switch, and then we can set up a sub. And if we knock someone out with the Z Shadow Ball, we can go for a Calm Mind, and then once they break through the sub at that point, then they're in a big trouble. So I think we might do that. I think the idea though is for this us to get the speed set. So I think we're meant to be 16 here. And with that in mind, I think we'll put 4 in speed depth, because we just want to be 1 step below speed so we get the speed boost. I think that's what we really wanted. So we'll give this a go. I just could put in a bit of work. Yeah, why not? Why not? Because yeah, because Church can kind of take away dark types, and what's called, yeah, we should, yeah, I think with this core would be very, very nice. Now on top of that, I would like a dragon. I would like a dragon, and I'd like another bit of a wall, and I'd like a U-turner as well. So those are the couple of things I think would really work well with rounding out this team. So let's have a look at dragon types. If I could spell dragon now, we would be off to the races. But let's have a look at dragon types. Let's have a look at OU. So we have Zardex, Latios, Garchomp, Kyurem Black, Zygarde. Zygarde obviously is, with 1000 hours, is very, very fun to use. Kyurem Black, if you haven't tried it, I recommend it. We might do Kyurem Black in another video, I'm not going to lie. We have Garchomp. And we have Latios. So we have 2 physical attackers, we have 1 special attacker. We could go Latios, have a bit of balance like that. Garchomp though, actually, if the more I think about it, I would like a bulky Garchomp to get rocks up. So let's go over here. Let me have a look-see here. If you guys remember, there's a bulky Garchomp set knocking around. We have offensive stealth rocks. We have Swords Dance, Choice Scarf. Maybe it's an old set, maybe. But I think definitely offensive stealth rocks here might be the play. Stealth rocks, Earthquake, Outrage, and Swords Dance. Do I want that? Let me have a look here. Let me kind of put this in and see if we can make something better out of it. We're not going to go with the Dragonium Z because we already have the Z Shadow Ball. So if we're going to go with anything, I think we should go light forward. Rough Skin, of course. Stealth Fox, Earthquake. Do I want Outrage? No. I want Fire Blast, if I'm being honest. I want Fire Blast to deal with, potentially deal with a Ferrothorn that can come in and have fun with us. And I want a Dragon. I want Dragon Claw. Or do I want Outrage? You're gonna be my nuke. You're gonna be my bit of nuke. Well, we're not having 4 there anyways because I want the odd number. Stealth Rocks, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Fire Blast. Fire Blast will still do a lot despite the negative nature to Ferrothorn in particular, because it's just the weakness. Earthquake, Stab, Dragon Claw. I'm gonna have to think about the Dragon Claw there, but I would like this set. This gives us another offensive one that we can use. And I do want rocks. And then that's our Fire Water, what's called, yeah, Fire Water Grass Core. And then we have, what's called, I just need a Fairy. I think a Fairy would be nice. But I do want U-turn. I really want U-turn. So how are we looking here with this? We have Tapu Koko. Whoo! We have Tapu Koko. Now we don't have an electric weakness. We don't have a ground weakness. Or Road and Wash. Oh, that makes things interesting. Okay, hold on. Let's take away Fairy for a moment. We know Tapu Koko is an option, but we did use Tapu Koko recently. Let me put in OU here. I kind of want to see what is knocking around. We could go Zapdos, Mew, Mega Scizor, Pelipper, Jirachi, Gliscor. Ooh, Gliscor instead of Predator. And go, no, I don't want to go Latios. I've already got a really good Psychic type. Tornadus, Therian. There's one I haven't used in a good while. Tornadus, Therian. Lando T, Ground Flying. Tis the most OU's mon. It's in OU. I'll use Tapu Koko, Greninja. See, I don't really have an answer for Ash Greninja now that I think about it. So I think we'll get rid of Predator. I'm still very happy with this core. I really want to use this core for mons. But this is where it gets a little bit difficult. Let's have a quick look at Ash Greninja. If we go here. Hold on. There it goes. And let's have a look at the counters to you. So we're looking at Keldeo. Comments take around 40% fire from meaning that they only switch into Ash Greninja. Oh, okay, so we don't want to really look at Keldeo. Bulky grass types now. Bulky water types kind of have that. Faster Pokemon. Strong almost is the priority. I don't know. I don't know what the... There's a lot of these mons that just don't really have too many counters nowadays. So we have Kartana that can kind of revenge kill it. Rotom kind of can come in on it with the Papa Berry and get some health back very quickly. So I want the Papa Berry. I think I prefer leftovers, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna go leftovers. If I'm gonna go Grin, you know, if I'm gonna go Lando, I think Landers is kind of a need on this team, unfortunately. But it is, I suppose that's the reason why it's so good though, is because it is very much like needed on nearly every single team. We're not gonna go Choice Scarf. I do want a defensive. I kind of do want a defensive one. Let me have a look in here at this one here. Actually, while we're here, let's rotate these defenses around, because the great thing about Rotom is that its defenses are so similar that it could do both. So we'll rotate Rotom's defenses around so it can deliberately come in on the likes of Blacephalon, Ash Greninja, maybe Magearna, that kind of stuff. Lando can kind of come in here with the leftovers. Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Hidden Power Ice, and U-Turn. So Hidden Power Ice is to deal with other Landos. U-Turn to get better initiative. Earthquake is for stab, and then of course Rocks is Rocks. That kind of looks decent-ish to me. You are going to go down to 2 for 8, and we are going to put 4 there with Def. But that is the reason why it has a speed there, if I remember correctly. I just trying to double check here. Yeah, you guys can see that. Let me just have a quick grep for speed. That might be the best thing. So apologies for the noise there. Let me have a look. What else? Being up to maximum speed, Adamant T-Tar. So we have enough. Alright, so the speed investment is just mainly there for us to be able to outspeed Adamant T-Tar. Okay, that makes more sense. Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Hidden Power Ice for other Landos. U-Turn. Could go with Stone Edge or something, but I think U-Turn might do the trick. Especially, let's have a look at the usage stats again. I just don't see anyone here who kind of likes Stone Edges. If you look at all those mons, I think we're very good. So Lando and Rotom is just to slowly bring in Mega Medicham at any point in the match, so we can break through something. Then we have Kartana, who can kind of clean late game, and Blacephalon, who can actually set up in front of something when we know we can force a switch with Rotom and Lando. So we just kind of need one more Pokemon here to kind of fill out the core. I don't think we're going to get a Steel Fairy Dragon core here, but the Fire Water Grass core I think is very, very sweet, and we should be able to kind of fill it out. So one more Mon. Now what we would like here, I think we'd like another offensive presence. Let's have a quick glance at OU here. So see what we could potentially be missing out on. We could go Clefable, but I think Clefable is just too passive for the team, if I'm being honest. I remember the days when Gastron used to be so lower down, it was crazy. Okay, let's have a look. Just looking lower down. Do I want to trap other steel types? Nah, we're good. We don't need that. That's not a problem for us. What is a problem for, if we're looking at Kartana, right? Yeah, what is a problem for Kartana? Because if we're being honest, that's the thing that's going to be causing problems. So defensive steel types, Medicham breaks, faster special attackers. We do choice scarf them off, and Rotom should be able to deal with the ones that Kartana doesn't like. Bulky grass types, Blacephalon can deal with. Defensive Zapdos and Volcarona. Don't really have an answer to them. Hopefully, Hidden Power Fire. We don't really have an answer to Zapdos, if I'm being honest. Like, that would be something that absolutely was my team entirely, and that is the truth of it. So, with that being said, we probably need something that can actually hit that. I'm really looking at a load of Ninetales here, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, let me come back to that. But that's something I am looking at. I am looking at a load of Ninetales, because that thing could definitely blow back that for Kartana. Volcarona can be a bit of a nuisance, but Okay, well, it definitely blows back the Zapdos. Volcarona. See, Volcarona can have energy ball. That's a bit of an issue for that. We could go Tapu Fini. Nah, no, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Sorry, don't mind that nonsense. Could go T-Tar. T-Tar, I think, is actually probably our best bet, and it's also a known way of dealing with Blaze-Fairy. So we might go with that. We might go. Oh, what I used to call my T-Tars? I can't remember now. I can't remember, but I have to double check. But okay, let's have a quick look at what way we could probably build this T-Tower around. Apologies now for a bit of a longer episode. It can always be very difficult to just kind of get these things in place. So they got Stealth Rock, Dragon Dance. Oh, Dragon Dance wouldn't be too bad. We could probably force the D-Dance on a Zapdos. Probably force the D-Dance on a Zapdos or on a Blaze-Fairy switch. We might run that. That's something I don't think any people will be expecting too much. And we have 2 ground immunities, so I'm okay with a bit of a ground weakness. Let's try that. Let's try that. We're not going to use the Tyranitar. Sorry about that. I am going to go Life Orb. I think this could be a bit of fun. Dragon Dance, Stone Edge. Because look at that. Our attack stats still exceptionally good, like, you know. I mean, Force, Def. Do I want a bit more Def? No, I think we're going to go a bit offensive here. I think we'll go Dragon Dance, Stone Edge, Ice Punch, Fire Punch. I'm going to go Stone Edge. Do I want to go Crunch? We're going to go Crunch instead of Fire Punch. I think that's what we're going to do. This T-Tar set is a little bit hit and miss, I feel like, but I think we might give it a go. I could do a bit of work against, particularly just the Zapdos and the Volcarona. Buttons like that who could probably do a bit of work on us. I might. Just bear with me. Showdown. No, not Team Builder, sorry. Damage calc. I just want to have a quick look at this. Bear with me. Bear with me. If we have... you guys can't see this at all. Apologies. Hold on. Let me just... let me put Volcarona here on this side. Sorry, no. Didn't realize you guys couldn't see this. Volcarona. Quiver Dance. Just for instance, up against Tyranitar. And let's say Dragon Dance. And we're Life Orb. Let's just say like that. Bug Buzz. Oh, that does a lot to us. A lot. What if I'm a Sawfest? A bit less. Stone Edge still does a lot of work. What if I'm like 100 in attack and 152 in def? That's a guaranteed 3 KO. At what point are you not a 3 KO anymore? What point do I have to go full HP here on you? Oh, I might have to. Can I go 100 in HP? Well, hold on. If you got a chance to 1-hit KO, you got a chance to 1-hit KO or 3-hit KO at the moment with this Sawfest. I can't run D-Dance. We could run 2 Choicers, 2 Scarfers actually. So you know something? I think we might just do that. I think that might be something a little bit. Yeah, I think that might be a bit more interesting actually, if I'm being honest. We might just go with that. If that's the case, then do I want EQ? No, we'll go for it. I might want EQ actually. If I need to deal with Magirna. So I think we might do that. Obviously now, I think these first 5 here highlighted are definitely the I think those are definitely solid 5 for me. This last one definitely a bit more expendable. I think T-Tar is, but we're going to give it a little bit of a go. I think it could be potentially a bit of fun. And the main idea is to try and beat Zapdos for us. So Paper Cut can maybe potentially clean late doors. Church kind of deals with Paper Cut's other walls, and then we have Lando and Ronan to just pivot in and out to bring Church in so we can wall break. They stay on there to kind of at the right opportunity, subs, and maybe kind of do a bit of damage with, behind the sub with a Calm Mind. And yeah, T-Tar just to fill the gap for Kartana. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to run with. Yeah, we can run with that. Just double check everything's validated for OU. It's at least 60. Yes, fine. Yeah, that's fine. And T-Tar must. Yeah, that's okay. That's just levels. But that doesn't. We're good. Because I just haven't checked it for number 50 because wifi-battles always reset down to that. Okay, so yeah, that's the team, you guys. Sorry for a bit of a longer video, but took it a little while to build. But hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'll leave a paste link to the team in the description down below so you guys can give it a try. And you're going to see a few battles with this team on the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy them. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's team building video, please click the like button down below for me. If you guys can comment on today's video, whether it be good, bad, and different, let me know in the comment section down below, and including your thoughts on the team. And last but not least, if you want to see more Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Pokemon Show and team building videos coming your way on this channel, or more content in general, please smash that subscribe button down below for me. Click that bell icon and all that kind of good stuff. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.